Now we will talk about subviews in Laravel. So first we'll discuss what is subviews, how we can make them, how we can use subviews, how we can pass data from one view to the another subviews, how we can check if subview is exist or not in our project, and at last we'll discuss some important interview questions related to subviews in Laravel. So let's move on our first question. What is subview? See, subview and view are the same thing in the Laravel. But whenever we are including a view inside the another view, the included view is getting called as subview in Laravel. Let me explain this with the help of example that will help you more to understand it better. So for example, if we have two view files, first one is home.blade.php and another is header.blade.php. And if we are including our header file to the home file, that time our header.blade.php will be the subview and home.blade.php will be the main view in our project, and that's we call actually subview in Laravel. So now the next thing, how we can make subviews, which is again similar to the views. You can either you can create manual files for views or either you can use the command line. We'll learn both of things. All right, so now let's see how we can create. For now we have one home.blade.php. we have two files. First one is by default created and another home.blade.php which just created in the last part. So I will create two subviews there inside a folder, and the subview name will be the header and the inner, and the folder name will be the common. So how we can do that? Let me show you. So we'll do them first with the help of command line. So I'll just put there command php artisan make, and then we can say that view and our view name which is header, but we want to create it inside a folder name with the folder name will be the common, right? Then common dot header, and you will find that inside a common folder that one header.blade file is created. Similarly, I am creating one more file, php artisan make view, and view name will be inner. So I'm putting there common dot inner, right? And now you can see that we have two files in our common folder, and the both we will use them as a subview. So how we can include subview in a main file? The simple thing is you can simply use @include, and you can put your subview name which is header. But we know that this header is created inside a common folder. So put your folder name first, common dot header, and now it will work. But before that we have to just write inside the header file also. So I'm putting h1 tag and mention there header file, and there let me add some style also, style, and then we can simply mention background color, and that will be, let's say, green or something. Now let's try to execute it, but before that we have to run our php artisan server. So let's run it, and now let's see, this is perfectly working fine, right? So this is the way how we can include a subview. But how we can pass data from a main view to the subview? So let me, for that I am just using the inner.blade.php, and I'm putting the h1 tag inside this, right? And just mentioning there inner file or inner view, whatever you want to say, right? And just simply use there @include, and then simply mention folder name dot file name which is inner, right? And now you will find this is also working perfectly fine. But how to pass data? So just as a second parameter, use anything. For example, dot name, and I'm putting there Anil Sidhu there, like this, right? Like this. Or you can say that this is home page, like this, right? And there you can mention page. So now you can use this page as a variable inside our subview. So you can simply just remove this inner file and mention double curly braces, then $page, and now you can see that this is the home file, right? So we can make it dynamic also. I'll explain you how, but first let's give some color there, right? Style color is, let's say, sky blue or something, right? You can see that this is working fine. So let's say I have one more main view with the name of, let's say, about.blade.php, like this, right? And there again I'm putting their h1 tag, about page. And how we can use this? We can directly call them from you can say that web.php, right, which is our route file, or either you can simply use the user controller. So let me use a user controller there. So I'm just copy and pasting this, and there I'm mentioning user about, and file name will be about.blade.php. Now we have to create a route for this. So go to the web.php and create one more route, and there you can see that user about, and let's change the function name. It should be the similar, this one, and this function name should be the similar, right? And now if I'm just putting there in the second tab, if I'm putting there user about, okay, view about is not found. Reason being, let me see, because this by mistake this is created inside of common. So let me just get it out from there. Now this is working fine, right? So from there again you can simply use include, and then you can use common dot inner, and there inside the array you can again take a $page variable, not dollar, actually just need to page key, and then you can say that this is about page, right? And now there you will see this is about page and this is the home page. So we are passing the dynamic data to the inner.blade.php file. Okay, so the next thing is, so let's say you are trying to include in our maybe home.blade.php, you are trying to include a one abc or something, any file which is not exist, or you don't know this is exist or not. Then by default it will throw a error. Here you can see that common.abc is not found, right? So how we can check if a subview is exist or not? Simply you can put there if, like this. If you just put like this, then you can see there is a no error. But if this file is not exist, then there will be no error and no output also. But let's say I'm just putting there inner, this file is existing, right? Then with inner if, it will first check if this file is exist or not, and if this is exist, then it will show you the you can say that content also, right? So that's all for this part. We get to know how we can create subviews, why we use them, how we can pass data, how we can check. So interview question, there are major two interview question. First one is how we can check if subview is exist or not. Second one, how we can pass data, right? So that's all for this part. If you still have question, query, you can ask me in the comment section. This is my Paytm donation number. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching this part.